don't know if you know this, but 2024 is here. There's no more procrastinating, no more delaying, no more like turning a blind eye saying, come January 1st. I personally feel like I just need a little revamp, a little kickstart with my motivation. I'm not ready to walk into this new year with this kind of like stuck, stale, stagnant energy. We're in charge of how we feel. We're in charge of the mindset that we take on every day. We're in charge of the habits that we do in our house every day. We're in charge of how we show up in our life. If you've been feeling unhappy, if you've been feeling tired, unmotivated, we have to do something to change that. We have to like take a step forward, you and I together today, to really just put ourselves in the right direction, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Here are 8 ways that you can get yourself out of a funk and get motivated for 2024. The first thing is kind of a mantra or like a phrase that I like to implement when I feel like my mindset's just not in the right place. And this mantra is forgive and forget. Whenever I feel like I am really in my head and I'm being negative towards myself, I try to take a minute and think about this phrase. I kind of close my eyes and meditate on it for a second. What do you need to forgive yourself for and kind of forget and move on from? A huge component to us not feeling motivated and wanting to take a step forward is that we're stuck in the past. This really helps me kind of come to terms with where I'm at, feel proud of where I am. It really helps just put me in a better state, knowing, hey, what's in the past is in the past. The only thing that matters is that we focus on the future. This first mantra, forgive and forget, has really been helping me just kind of close that chapter on what's happened in the year and what I did and didn't get done and the projects that I wanted to do that maybe didn't get prioritized. So anything I'm kind of holding over myself as a grudge or judgment or just feeling like I'm putting myself down, I use that mantra, forgive and forget. The second thing I do to pull myself out of a rut is one of my favorite things in the world because I think I have a little bit of OCD, okay, just a touch. One of my favorite things to do is reset my space. There is so much power in having a clean space around you, especially if you struggle with your mindset, with your mental health, with your physical health. Having a clean environment and having a welcoming, supportive space really allows you to continue showing up focused, because it's hard to get up and go to the gym first thing in the morning if you wake up and you have no clean clothes, or you come home from work and you want to eat healthy but you didn't go grocery shopping last night and the house is a mess and there's no clean dishes. One of our pageant hairdressers back in the day, Neil, he used to say, the more clutter you bring physically, the more clutter you bring mentally. I love taking pride in my space. Now, I also obviously am a YouTuber. I make a lot of content in my house, so this does help me with work. So whenever I feel like my mental health is struggling, my mindset is struggling, I deep clean the hell out of my house. I put on headphones, I put on my favorite music, get myself in the right state of mind, open the windows, and I kind of make it a whole little vibe. Shut off your brain, and that feeling, that sense of accomplishment once you're done is like, oh, it's so good. You feel cozy, you feel like you can relax and really recharge. Anything that's lingering and taking up brain power or like brain space is something I try to focus on. This just kind of helps me feel like I've created like a fresh, clean slate for myself, and I feel excited and motivated and inspired to show up after I do a deep clean. I don't know, maybe I'm just like Monica Geller, but it really helps me, especially when my mental health needs it. My third tip for getting yourself out of a rut is actually to make yourself a healthy home-cooked meal. Now, I don't know if this is the fitness coach in me or the fact that I love health and wellness. You are not going to feel good. You're not going to feel excited and energized and motivated to show up if you feel like crap. If you've been eating a lot of junk food, not drinking a lot of water, not moving your body, not taking care of yourself, chances are you're going to be feeling bloated, lethargic, tired, eye bags are going crazy, like you feel kind of like a zombie when you're not taking care of yourself, right? When you take a minute and really make a healthy, yummy, nourishing little home-cooked meal that is not only nourishing your body but also your soul, you feel more connected to yourself. You feel calm, you feel proud, you feel like you're really taking care of your body. So this is something that is kind of small, but having, you know, a stocked fridge, having healthy meals that are ready to go, having good clean ingredients in my house, this makes me feel excited. It makes me feel like I'm aligned with that best version of myself who buys organic and meal preps. When I'm making a healthy meal, I'll pour a little Olipop, make it a whole vibe. I'll light a bunch of candles around the house. I don't make anything crazy intricate. I'm not like a fancy cook by any means, but taking a minute and just nourishing my body is one of the best ways to really reconnect with myself and just feel like I'm kind of coming back to life again. Okay, moving on. Next thing that really helps me is something that I actually procrastinated and delayed on implementing for a long time because I was intimidated, and that is meditating. I used to think meditating had to be this like out in the wilderness, doing it for 2 hours, having this out of body experience. It doesn't. It doesn't need to be that complex. All that meditating means is taking a minute to be mindful and be present in your body. You can find so many meditations here on YouTube. There are 5, 10, 30-minute ones, hour-long ones. They have focuses. They have ones for anxiety, depression, wanting to manifest certain things, wanting to have better self-talk. If you're showing up every day, but you're feeling miserable and you're talking negatively about your life, you're going to create more of that negativity. It's the law of attraction, right? So if you're only focusing on the bad, you're going to create more bad. It kind of steamrolls, you know? Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that, you know, I meditate all the time and I'm super consistent with this, but especially if I feel like I'm in a rut and I need some kind of little, I don't know, revamp, kickstart to my mindset, meditation is a great place to start. It's free, you can do it wherever you are. If you've been feeling like you're in a rut, make sure you try just taking a few deep breaths in the morning, try a YouTube video. You could even just like hold your coffee cup and look outside your window in the morning and just take a minute to be grateful for your coffee. Oh, I love the next one. I don't know if this is, you know, the personal trainer in me, the fitness girly, but tip number 5 is to move your body. Now, I love this because I spent years in college studying exercise science, and I studied this in my personal training cert. There is absolutely no question if there's a correlation between mental health and physical health. It doesn't matter how you move, but move your body. You can shake, you can dance, you can walk, swim, jump around, go for a bike ride, clean your house. I don't care what the kind of movement is. Take some time to physically change up your body and your energy. When you do this and you kind of take a minute to like allow yourself to feel really vulnerable and you just shake your body and you kind of like move through it, you absolutely shift something deeper inside of your body. When you're focusing on movement and those endorphins start happening in your body and you start feeling excited and kind of like that high on life feeling, that's where we want to be. So when you just shake, move, jump, dance, work out, run, swim, walk, whatever it is, you're going to feel connected to yourself. You're going to feel energized and proud and excited, and that's a really good place to be. I can guarantee you if you spend 2 weeks doing 2 to 3 workouts a week, as a woman with a few resistance style trainings throughout the week, you're going to notice such a difference with your mindset, your strength, your confidence, your energy, your bloating, your digestion. There are so many positives to living a healthy lifestyle and moving your body. So don't be afraid to look silly, to shake, jump up and down, go to the gym, stretch, do something that feels good for you. Doesn't matter how you move, but move. Okay, my 6th tip is actually something I implemented maybe an hour ago, and that is to clean yourself up. So this just means taking a second and getting yourself ready. Nothing feels worse than when you're in a rut and you've been in the same pajamas for like 3 weeks and you just feel depressed, you feel tired, you haven't left the house, you're pale, you're just miserable. A few days ago, I put on a spray tan. I went out and actually did a little shopping with my mom and sister. I got some cute new clothes, curled my hair, got, you know, a little bit done up, did my makeup, put on some earrings, and I just made myself feel good. Even if you have nowhere to go get yourself ready and go for a drive. Go sit at a coffee shop, go for a walk around your neighborhood. It will feel so much better when you've actually taken care of yourself, gotten yourself ready, and just like poured into your own cup a little bit. You know, you catch that glimpse of yourself in the mirror and you're like, okay, cutie. Like today, I felt cute and that made me feel good, made me feel excited and motivated to actually record this video. Moving into the second to last tip I have for you today, and that is to do something that brings you joy. This might look different for everybody. It might be going to find like a swing set at a playground and letting your inner child just kind of flourish and run around. Maybe this is going out with your friends or your husband. Maybe it's spending a night in alone and seeing no one. Maybe it's diving into some skincare. Find whatever it is that makes you feel most alive, most excited, most inspired, most connected to yourself, and do that activity. When you're doing things that bring you joy, you shift your mindset, you shift your energy because you're doing things that are actually making you happy. It's like you can't ignore the fact that you're laughing and you're smiling and you're having a good time. Make a list of all of the things that make you feel really happy and joyful and start doing more of those things and start doing them right now. And the 8th, I think that's 8, yeah. The 8th thing that helps me a lot when I feel like I'm in a rut, I'm a little depressed, I need a little love, a little self-care, is follow a consistent schedule. Now, this might not seem like a super sexy tip, and it might not sound like the most fun and life-changing one, but consistency builds confidence. Showing up for yourself and doing the things that you say you're going to do, honoring the promises you make to yourself, getting up early, working out, taking care of yourself, drinking the water, making the healthy meals. When you honor the word that you make with yourself, you build that confidence. You feel better. You feel proud of yourself. You feel accomplished. So something that I've really been working on is my schedule and my boundaries. So this means really taking time every day to dive into my Google Calendar, have a schedule each day of what work is getting done, what time I'm taking off, where my workouts are happening, how I'm reaching my goals, and really kind of honoring that with firm boundaries, especially at this time of year. It is hard with family and holidays and everything going on, but I promise you, take some time to honor the things you said you were gonna do. There's still time in 2023 to end on a positive note, and I think that's a really great way to wrap this video up. If you're feeling like you're stuck, you're in a rut, really take some time to implement these things. I know, and I can guarantee, and I can promise you that they will make a positive impact in your day. Don't feel like you have to focus on all 8. Maybe take one little tip, one little step or mantra and practice that today. But I promise you, you are in charge of how you get to feel, and these 8 things are guaranteed to improve your mood, improve your mental health, help you feel motivated, excited, and just feel aligned for the new year. Feel like you're already in a good state of mind. You're ready to show up and make it the best year yet. I love you guys so much. Happy holidays. Happy almost 2024. Let's focus on making it the best year yet. Let's focus on making positive changes, on improving ourselves, and just making it a year that we're going to be really proud of. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.